until we see the sun. They love the presence of my voice like I'm Big Pun. I switch the Prezi out for the day just. Sometimes I gotta ask God why they hate us. I see the fake smiles on these boys like veneers. I've been counting up, cause it's my golden year.
In this video, we are going to take a look at my Daniel H9, which has actually grown on me a ton the more I have shot and trained with it. We're going to talk about some of the upgrades I made, what I love about it, what I don't love, and more. The best way to support the channel is by becoming a member of the kit page, where I provide discount codes and organize all the links to everything I talk about on the channel. Make sure you check out the kit page for huge discounts to the sponsors of the channel, HSL Ammo, Guns Online, and Optics Planet. Thank you guys so much. Pretty much everything you see on the channel can be purchased from these guys. Check them out and save some money. Also, big shout out to HSL for sponsoring the ammo of this video. All of it shot flawlessly. I am super impressed with their training ammo so far. Full disclosure, Daniel Defense sent over the H9 for free for this review. No contracts or money exchange, just the pistol, and all they asked for was an honest review. Good guys, solid company, stoked to work more with them. Starting with the base, we have the Daniel H9, which was coated by Culper Precision, and they did a fantastic job. I think it looks super sweet. Speaking of which, if you go to the sponsors section of my website, then you can find a link to all of the Cerakote work Culper has done for me, and you can match it to your own stuff. So that's a cool new thing we just put together to make things easier for you. Besides the Cerakote, I kept this one pretty simple. The light is a Surefire X300 Turbo, and I've used and loved these for a while now. I also run them mostly because I have so many holsters for the X300. Makes it easier for me to run whatever holster I want, and it's generally compatible. Speaking of which, the holster I'm running in this video is a modified Works holster. I basically cut the bottom half of this holster out just so I could have a little more room for my hand to grip. So far it's worked great. I have absolutely no issues with Works holsters. They are awesome. As for the light though, I would say I will probably be going with the A version, which has the locking levers instead of the thumb screw. I've just found the levers to be just as good and way easier to remove when I want to for battery changes and other things. But other than that, I really do love both models. It's just an ease of use thing. The red dot I went with was the classic Loophole Delta Point Pro in Flat Dark Earth. This is the 6 MOA version, which I love, and this is for sure one of my favorite red dots out there. The window is huge, the battery door is easily accessible, and they are strong and high quality. I would say the biggest con is there's only a single button to change brightness settings, which I've always said is the worst. I do like though that the button can't be pressed by accident because it's hidden in the center, but still not the best design in my opinion. Still enough pros to outweigh the cons though. It's a fantastic red dot. I do want to talk about how this thing shoots and some of the mechanical things that I absolutely love about it, starting with the trigger. This is one of the most unique handgun triggers I've ever seen. The safety lever is reversed, which gives the pull almost a 1911 straight feel. This I've noticed helped me a ton when it came to accuracy and smooth pulls of the trigger. For me, this trigger is a 9 out of 10. The brake is clean, the reset is solid, and the weight is very nice. Overall, I would say the trigger is what makes this such a great gun to shoot. The second thing I love about the design of the H9 is their huge beaver tail that keeps your hand safe from the slide. This thing makes shooting very comfortable even with a glove on, and I love every bit of the design. Other than that, the field strip is basically the same design as a Glock, where you pull down this lever while pulling the slide back slightly, then release the slide, and it all comes apart nice and easy. Removing the fire control group is a little more difficult, so if you don't have any issues with it, I would just leave it alone or let a specialist do it for you. This is moving into the world of roll pins, and if you don't know them, you just shouldn't touch them. They definitely aren't impossible, they're just different. Everything else with shooting this gun is pretty nice. The grip angle will take some time to get used to, but when you figure it out, it's very comfortable. The mags are great, no issues with them yet. The only overall issue I faced is I'll have a failure to feed on the first round of a full mag. That used to happen more when I was breaking in the gun, but now I have a couple thousand rounds through it, and I can't remember the last time that it happened. I think it stopped around the 700 round mark, and it wasn't happening all the time either. So that's my main complaint, which I know Daniel is aware of the issue, and like everything they do, they are working to ensure their guns are 100% operable. If you have any issues, just reach out to them and tell them what you're working with. That's one thing I really like about Daniel, is they are devoted to making sure they give you what you pay for. I do wish people understood how awesome of a handgun this is. If people did, I'm sure there would be a larger market for aftermarket parts available, like mag wells, mag extensions, and threaded barrels. I'm sure we will see more things come out for it in the future when people actually start shooting this gun more and seeing how cool it is. I personally think this is one of my favorite guns for its shooting experience alone. I feel very accurate with it, it's comfortable, it's heavy in all the right ways, it's just a solid handgun. The metal frame feels super premium, the weight is nicely distributed, everything about it says this is a handgun that is just built to last. And with a nice Cerakote job, this is one that's going to stay in my inventory for a very long time. All in all, besides the break-in issues that I ran into, this is a fantastic handgun. It's backed by a company who cares about the end user and wants to produce amazing products. So yes, again, I absolutely do recommend the Daniel H9. It's fantastic. With everything though, training is the most important aspect of gun ownership, so make sure you get out to the range and ensure you're capable of protecting innocent life. This call to action is more serious than ever. Please get involved and get serious about building life-preserving skills. These are talents you will never regret having. I do have more than 10 new builds in the queue. Stay tuned, and I will see you in the next one.